Hello guys, welcome to the Indigo Escape. We have been having a little break for 2 weeks, so let's recap what we have been doing so far. This is our land in Portugal, which we purchased 4 years ago. We started with this container where we live while we renovate our property. Then we renovated my mom's room, and now we're renovating this area, which is going to be our living room and kitchen and our bedroom. And then lastly, we're going to be doing the house, but that comes a lot later, and also the workshop where we normally work. And for the past month, we have been working on the roof, starting with the glue lamp frame, then we added the ton on roof ceiling, and then the rafters. So stay tuned to check what we have done the past 2 weeks.
So I never really showed you guys this area before, and I used to use it for all my scrap wood. So literally I just sorted through all of it this morning and got rid of all of the stuff that I don't think I'll ever use again. This is pretty much the state when we bought the property. There was all this random rubbish. For some reason there were loads of toilets and sinks as well that were kind of half buried in here, so I took them away. And yeah, I just want to like tidy up this area, pull out everything and try and level it out somehow. And then it could be more of an extension of the workshop or a much better wood storage area. I've had it for like ages and it's got loads of spider webs in it. I think it's time to put it in the file pile. Alrighty, so as you can see we're a lot more tidier, organised, and it's all got very exciting actually, because there's been so much waste wood from that roof build that we still have to sort through and decide what's good or not, but there's definitely loads of potential for very cool projects of woodworking. So I've been watching a lot of videos trying to enhance my skills in carpentry, and that brings us over to the sponsorship of today's video, which is the Woodworkers Guild of America. The Woodworkers Guild of America is a website that has a huge resource of online videos, tutorials and plans to build everything from kitchen cabinets to sharpening your tools to planning out much bigger projects. Now I've already saved a couple of projects that I want to work on later, such as the kitchen cabinets for our new kitchen, and also there is this really cool outdoor furniture called the Adirondack outdoor chairs. So we're going to be working on them for sure with all of those offcuts, I reckon. And this video caught my attention, how to fix a guitar bridge, and I can do that right now in my nice cool container.
String winder that'll grab the bridge pins. Not everybody is aware of that. It's imperative that the bridge goes back in exactly the right spot.
So I'm really happy with this tutorial video. It doesn't have any gimmicky music. It's pretty easy and straightforward to follow the guy. He definitely knows what he's talking about. And the video presentation is absolutely amazing. So I feel very confident with this tutorial with this precious guitar of mine. Whether you're building furniture, fixing something random like this guitar, or just looking for some inspiration, you're guaranteed to find some quality instructions that are easy to follow and full of useful tips. Plus they got live streams, expert Q&As, and you can connect with other woodworkers to swap ideas and get more advice. The first 1,000 people that click on the link in the description down below, or that scan this QR code right here, they will get an amazing deal. 1 year of premium membership for only $1.49. That's incredible for anyone that's wanting to get into woodworking or enhance their skills or look for more creative ideas. So I'd like to say a big thank you to Woodworkers Guild of America for sponsoring this video.
While Omar and I had to go to Coimbra to get supplies, Simon started adding the ESP insulation onto the roof. These are about 6 centimeters deep and it's wedged in perfectly between the rafters. Hey!
Good, huh?
Yeah!
So today we had to go to Coimbra and we left Simon to start putting the insulation, and we've been so shocked on how far he's got. It's amazing. We were worried that this wouldn't work very well, but in fact it's working absolutely amazingly at cutting all of the insulation. So we went with this insulation in the end, which is like ultra dense polystyrene. And we decided not to go with rock wool. We didn't have the money for like natural products like cork or sheep's wool. And so this literally just used the end of our budget, this insulation. But it's very, very good. It should last a very long time. And yeah, so very, very happy with it, I have to say. So far, so good. Simon's doing really well, and it's a little bit of a rush right now actually, because on Tuesday evening, today's Friday afternoon, there is a storm coming in. So the sooner we can get some sort of waterproofing on that roof, the better. I'm not sure if we'll get the tiles on by that time, but we, for sure, once we got the membrane in, that in itself will act as a waterproofer. So super happy about everything. All right, well, let's get going. So it's a Friday afternoon and I've got one last job to do this week, and that is finish the electrics, but not really finish the electrics, just kind of get it so we can have some lighting and a plug in here. So we put our electric cable all the way from this corner all the way to the electrical consumer unit, and yeah, so I'm just going to do all the other components before I plug it in. So yeah, first step is to put this on the wall. So this is my RCJ unit, RCJ, residual current unit, RCU maybe. That's the thing that's going to save us in case there's an electric short. And this is just our breaker switch over here. Great. So this is just a temporary solution for us to have electricity and then put lighting later. So I've just wired it in inside. Let's go, let's try it over here. First of all, this one. Looking good. This one. Just in case anything crazy happens. Around here. 1, 2, 3. It's working. A bit more like it. It's fine. It's just that's not a very strong drill, the other one. I already did most of the hole.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay guys, I thought it might be quite interesting just to show you how we're doing the roof in terms of what is coming after. So imagine this is like the pitch of the roof, and then the frame is below, and then the tongue and groove came in and was placed. Then we added a bit of a spacer, okay, to have some gap in between, and then we added the HPS layer underneath. Then we added the rafter. Then we're adding this barrier on top. Then we add the batons. And then on top, we're gonna have the tiles. And I wanted to show you the tiles as well. We're gonna be using the same tiles throughout the whole property. So it's just these sort of tiles that when you look them from above, they look really rustic. Basically what they do is that they connect to the baton just here. So it goes like that. And they connect to each other like this. Really easy, and you have like some space to play with as well. Yeah, so they look like that. So the hook over here, so it's dry connecting to each other. They don't need any mortar or anything. And yeah, I just wanted to go through it because sometimes it's very difficult to film what's going on there, and here you can kind of see a little bit easier.
Next. Got quite a bit of gappiness here actually. Good gap. Just gonna suck it up. Gotcha.
Good morning everyone. So guys, let us tell you where we're at. Right now we're a little bit worried about a weather warning, even though it says that there's not going to be any rain. It does say that there's going to be a severe thunderstorm. It does have that kind of feel to it in the sky. So Simon's been working flat out to get the insulation on. And right now, I know you can't see it, this is like some silver membrane, which is an impermeable membrane. And so today our aim is to get that on top of the roof. And so if the rain does come, we'll be okay. Okay, so first step, electricity. Can we go...
More?
No, more, if it's going to go more right, a little bit more right, yeah.
Right there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, 6 there. So you can see there's one over here on the far right. That's like, yeah. So the 6th board from there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That,
This one.
yeah.
Happy days.
Awesome.
All right.
With the main electrical cables in place, we're adding this thick radiant barrier, a reflective layer that helps regulate temperature and adds extra moisture protection under the roof tiles.
Right, that's where we're going, yeah.
This is the stuff that you bought from down here, right? Or is this the stuff you bought from the car?
I bought it from the car.
Okay, so this is the good quality shit.
Is it different
Yeah.
to the other one?
This one's really good quality, apparently. Yeah. Very good. Looking at your reflection, you were saying how beautiful, and I was wondering if you were like seeing a reflection or something.
I was looking at myself in the reflection. Who's that handsome devil on the
Oh
roof?
my god, who's watching behind me?
Right.
Alright, so it's very hot now all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's full speed ahead. Tell me when you want some sunglasses. Shall I go and find them now maybe?
Yeah, okay, because I'm going to leave 5 minutes up here anyway.
Alright. So yeah, sometimes you even have to have double sunglasses with this stuff. It's so reflective. So yeah, we've got about 5 hours until the storm comes in, if it happens. My dad even called me and said, hey, you know there's a storm coming. I was like, I know. Anyway, I need to find some sunglasses. Like an idiot, I didn't buy enough. So now I'm going to drive back to Coimbra to Leroy Merlin on Portugal Day. Hopefully it's open. It says it is. And get some more silver insulation. I just got back from Coimbra. It was manic. I think it was like literally the only shop that was open in Coimbra because it's Portugal Day. So I managed to get it. It's now very hot. We gotta just go. And hopefully finish before lunch.
After Omar went back to Coimbra to get more of the barrier, Simon carried on installing it. It was a bit tricky because of how reflective it was, like Omar mentioned earlier. There's a gap between the XPS insulation, that blue layer you see, and this new radiant barrier, which is being fastened directly to the rafters.
So it's 3 o'clock and they say it's going to be a storm in 1 hour, but I'm not too sure. As you can see, there's still plenty of blue sky everywhere. So we'll have to see. But anyway, we're going to finish this membrane. I'm going to start putting away some of the tools and expensive equipment. And let's see if this rain actually does materialize. Either way, I'm glad we got the membrane on. It's happening. One floorboard coming up. We're just protecting it from the wind in case it gets windy. Yeah. We just had our first bit of thunder. It's actually strangely welcoming now that the roof is covered. So there's the blue skies going over there. And this is south over there. And that's where all the wind is coming from. The way to know when a storm's about to happen. It's completely quiet because all the birds have found where they want to go, and they go really quiet. Now when at the end of a rainstorm, if you start hearing birds, you know that it's going to stop raining. But right now it's gone eerily quiet, so the birds are like, right, good night, see you tomorrow. And yeah, we've got some seriously big clouds above us now, so bring it on. What's that?
Crazy weather.
Yeah, totally. It's quite cool now. So today is the next day, and the storm, I can tell you, did not happen. We had lots of thunder and rain for about 10 seconds, and then nothing happened after that. So anyway, at least we got all of the silver insulation up, and I'm super happy about that. Right now, Simon is working on this gable wall, and he's raising it so it's the same height as all of the rafters. And then from tomorrow, we might be able to start putting tiles on. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. So this is making the jig.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go with the vice and cut that out.
Okay, today is the day we're going to start putting the tiles on the roof. Hey, I'm so excited. But yeah, it's going to be tough. It's about 1,300 tiles, I think, that needs to go up there. And yeah, so we're just getting ready. Simon's doing a little jig, so it makes things a little bit faster. I'm going to start moving tiles closer to that part of the building where it's going to go up. And yeah, that's it for the whole day, I reckon. Andrea's going to make some lovely spaghetti bolognese, so that's something to look forward to.
There you go. That's it.
That's the quasar. You only have to do the one side.
Nope.
You have to do another one, no?
Yeah. I'm just going to go over and check things before I do.
Well, it's 11 o'clock and I've already worked up quite a sweat. We are just about to start putting the batons on the reapers. And I've got myself a little workstation over here, so some of the batons have to be cut so they meet on top of the rafters so they can be joined. And yeah, we've got the first set of tiles ready to go on top as well, so it's all go, go, go. Okay.
No.
More nails.
I've gone through, I'm on my second handful now.
Oh dear. Okay, well, mission to pesca. I'm going to call it a day. I managed to move a whole pallet of tiles, but I don't know if all of you know that I've had like this leg surgery and I'm not meant to push it too much. So I've kind of pushed it today quite a lot and it aches a lot. So I'm going to go and get my foot up. I think I'm going to call it that for now. Good morning everyone, and it is Friday today. So the aim of today is to try and get this side of the roof all tiled. So Simon and I are going to be moving lots of tiles over this morning, and then we'll be lifting them up and he'll start to place them. Very, very exciting. Next week we'll have the other side, the other pitch done, hopefully. But today we have lovely weather. It's lovely overcast, but next week we've got 37 degrees centigrade, which is 100 degrees Fahrenheit coming up. Bit scary, but I think we're going to be okay. We'll just have to work really early mornings or something like that. So anyway, yeah, today's mission, get that tiled. Yes! Can I get you another hot drink or a coffee or something?
Yeah, if we load this up and I put them up, and when there's no room, I'll go up and move them again.
I don't mind standing on that and doing that bit when someone comes and...
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so... First tiles. So this area needs rock work to go up to meet the batons.
That's it. So you're basically checking both tongues are on the batten. And they give you a handy line on the other tile to help line it up.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then every now and again,
Straighten
put the
it
straight edge every now and again on the rows just to check they're not wandering.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Look at them. They look beautiful. Shiny new tiles.
Huh?
Shiny new tiles.
Yeah,
Well, they're not very shiny.
shiny ones are all.
Yeah.
White or green?
What do you mean?
Cup.
Oh, my cup's white. But I'm alright. What were you doing?
I'm just going to have some tap water.
Ah, right. Oh, don't worry. I just had some.
I don't want your croaky throat.
No, I wouldn't want you to have I had. I'm just I've got it.
You've got antibiotics now, is it?
Yeah. Hitting it, man.
Hey?
Doing a good job.
Yeah, feeling it a little bit now.
I bet. So that pitch is done. Look at that. There's the man responsible. Good job, Simon. So next week, what's the plan?
More of the same.
Basically, more tiles, the other side of the pitch.
Yes.
And we've got to finish the bedroom roof as well, so
Yeah.
wonderful. So, weekend's upon us. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. It's another hot day here in Portugal. And we're starting on this side of the roof now. So we've done the other side, that was done last week. And now we are getting ready to put this side on. So this part of the roof, we hadn't actually completed it because we're not sure, and we're still not entirely sure what we're going to do. So we have 2 plans, and then we're going to try the first one out, and if that doesn't look good, we can trim it to make the second plan. So right now Simon is getting that ready. I think I might have a little blast on the strimming, because at the moment we only have a small window in the mornings to do things like that because it gets incredibly hot. By lunchtime it's almost impossible to be outside. So yeah, here we go. First this bit and then the rest of the roof.
Hello guys, you probably haven't seen me in a while because I've been quite ill. But I feel a lot better, and another really nice day. A lot of progress, but it's not something that you could probably see very much in camera because it's just been a lot of prepping. Omar has been organizing here, he's doing the recycling, and I am gonna finally start planting stuff, and I actually have to de-weed a lot of the beds again. And I need to put some compost down, but I'm just gonna allocate all the space for everything because everything needs to go in the ground. It's really grown, and yeah, otherwise we're not gonna have any plants this year. But I think the focus is gonna be as well to hopefully just put some tarp or something just to burn some of the weed, and then maybe next year we get up much bigger. I think this year I'm just gonna leave it and be happy with what I've got. What's happened here? Wow, you wait for it. Okay, look at the bases and things. You need to be in the ground now. Yeah.
So the time is to see if this worked, and if it didn't, it's okay, I'll just do it again. Definitely more repair needed. Well, so far I'm very happy. The repair went pretty well, and I haven't got 12 strings for this 12-string guitar, and yes, you are not meant to really put 6 strings on it without adjusting the rod that runs through the neck. I might have to do that, but it's all just a learning exercise. So right now I'm going to put these strings on and maybe start appreciating it as a 6-string guitar, and then later on go to a 12-string when I've got the chance to buy some new strings. So this is what just sitting outside in the middle of the day right now for about 15 minutes. I'm just like completely soaked, and I have a Teams meeting in half an hour, so I think I'm going to cool down in the air-conditioned room and carry on doing this, and I'll show you the final tuning later, and then maybe play you a little song.
It's all covered! Look at it! This is our future room. Yes! You see how it goes? Now you can really tell that it really changes. So it's all covered. It's really nice and breezy here, which is great. And for those of you asking about this bedroom, this is gonna be like our guest room in many years once we do the main house. So we're gonna move here afterwards because we'll probably be more comfortable. For example, we'll be able to put a bed over here and then walk comfortably around it, which we can't really do right now in the container. And then we're gonna have a toilet just behind me over here. We're gonna have a ensuite, probably small, and then here we're gonna have some cupboards and so on, and then maybe like something here, and there's quite a lot of spaces around the walls to add some you know, storage. This there is gonna be a ceiling, like a veranda on this side. So there's gonna be a little bit less light coming in, which is good that we added these two windows, but this door is probably gonna have a small window on the top just to get more privacy here. Okay, so that gable wall has been done already over here, as you can see. And then that roof obviously is finished now on that side. And now Simon is working on this side, so he can add the roof on it. It's just, yeah. You are gonna go over here and you're gonna shine like a crazy diamond. You see, this is your new home.
We're going to go ahead with the overhang, as in,
Yeah.
see how big it is.
Yeah.
Good morning. It's Friday and Omar has, what do you call it, brushed down the last rafters.
Yay.
The last rafter for the build. Yeah, but this, yeah, it needs to be treated and everything and put on, but it's the last one, so it's all gonna go there. Anyway, every little milestone is worth mentioning. So yeah, I'm gonna continue with the garden. I just really wanted to mention something here because it's very interesting. So if you got the tiles for the roof, okay, they hook into each other. So and then they have a little overhang, right? And then the other tile comes underneath it and lifts it up. And then the last tile needs something to be propped up to continue that slope. And that's why the very last batten it's placed like that. It's placed on the long side rather, so it lifts off that last tile over there. So that's the one that you start adding. And then the second batten comes in using that little jig that Simon is using right now. And that's how you place them. It's really interesting. And then Omar, I think, wants to say something.
Oh no, I was just getting out of your way. But I've got more electricity cable, but this is cable for the oven. So this has got the kind of ampere rating that we need for our oven.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask, if that's the oven cable, because it's a really thick one.
It's like a dedicated circuit right from the central command.
Yeah, don't worry. Then after we'll check everything with our pro. And then off he goes. Where are you placing this long tube.
This is just supposed to get the right measurement, but also try and untangle it. There we go.
So this is for the oven?
Yes, this is for the oven. So it's 4mm tri-core wire.
And how are you going to put it? Where are you going
Well,
to
at
put
the
it?
moment I just have to try and thread it through here. So this is 20mm conduit with a guide. So hopefully it shouldn't be too annoying.
Yeah, the earth here is great. What are you doing? You're threading it in?
Meter el cable.
Okay, go.
Yeah? Stop?
Yeah.
Okay, shall we drop it?
No, hold it.
¿Ya?
No. Hey, hold on. What am I doing?
Okay, so now we do it like before. Fine, let's just do it. Oh, there we go. We have to do it all over again
What happened?
because it's.
Se rompió.
Don't worry. It's no one's fault. It happens. It's no one's fault. Let me do it again.
Yay!
Well, I think it'll be easier to explain. Hang on, you're under a tile there, yeah? Okay guys, so what we're doing now is we're trying two different ideas on how that part of the roof is going to look like. So we can either have one pitch, which would result in a large overhang, or we can have two different pitches that interact with each other and then have a seam through it. It's probably easier if we just show you the two different versions on SketchUp right now.
Well, it's Friday, someone's leaving, it's weekend. Well, not for me, I have to edit this video you're watching. So basically, they were just doing some lines and to see basically if, after you saw that SketchUp, you probably realize it a bit better now. If it's like going to meet this one, or it's gonna have its own pitch and just then have a join in the middle to allow that to change. Omar is just checking that there are so many different designs of tiles for different problems that you might encounter, like having to put a chimney flue or having to add guttering or anything like that, that is already made into tiles so it looks prettier. And apparently there is like a tile that might be designed to allow for a pitch change and direction of roofs. It's really difficult to explain it. I hope it's kind of like being explained somewhat alright by us, because sometimes we can't really it's a bit like, how do you explain this? But yeah, it's just because this wall is not straight and it's not the same sort of like angle to this one because of the way that this was built before, so you have to keep it as it was, which is a bit annoying. But then because of the walls not meeting the right way, the pitch has to change this way. Anyway, so I think what we're gonna do is that keep this wall the same, so it's the same, so then it's connected on the top. I think I already mentioned that. Anyway, sorry if it's, please tell me if it makes sense. Please tell me below. Yeah, it makes sense. I'm just gonna finish with my plants. I got a sprinkler because a lot of the system I did before for the plants, it's broken. They just break. So I just got a sprinkler now and I'm gonna set it up. And it comes in a nice tripod. And it's a little bit, I don't want to say cheap, but kind of. Only cost 17 euros. Which is great, because, and then you do that. I kind of like it, and then you can like a stake underneath it. But I'm gonna put it more in the center. Oh man, that's how you kill your plants. Huh. Okay. Okay. What is this? Oh my goodness. It's working by itself. Oh, I'm gonna get wet! Ay! ¡Coño!
Tienes que meterlo bien.
¡Coño! ¡Mamá, ayúdame!
¡Ayúdame!
¡Mamá, me estoy empapando!
¿Se puede que quiera que le empape yo? ¿Lo apago?
¡No, apágalo! ¡Me voy a empapar!
¡Ay, coño! ¡Ay, se le cayó la broma!
¡Ay! ¡La cámara! Completely wet. So that's what we have been up to this week. The insulation is done, the batons are nearly all in place, and one side of the roof is completely finished with tiles. As always, thank you so much for being here and following along, and if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment or share it with someone who might enjoy the journey. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe, it's free and it really helps our channel grow. We've got more exciting progress coming very soon. See you next week.